So, today is January 6th. It's a Sunday night. It's about 8 p.m. I'm sitting once again in my room, alone, doing nothing. Just got done watching some episodes of Death Note. Pretty interesting. I'm rather pissed off that the DVD plays the second set of episodes 13 through 24 out of order. Which frustrates me because I have to skip forward to find the one I want to watch, which obviously I don't know because they're labeled in Japanese, which makes things awkward, as I don't speak Japanese very well. Really not much going on. Today was an eventful day. Once again, running a lot of extra stuff going on around here, extra missions. As my roommate, he's out on one right now, and Hughes is unfortunately, she's sick, so we're picking up the slack for her. Not a whole lot else going on around here. I'm doing pretty good for myself here in Iraq. I would have to say that it's been a pretty decent time overall so far. It's gone pretty quickly. I guess that's the best I can hope for it to be. Really, all in all, it's been a pretty decent experience. A few slips here and there have made it kind of awkward, but as far as we were doing a pretty good job of doing our job. That's really all I can say. I mean, the rest is just stuff that we're not supposed to mention. Life here consists a lot of doing what I'm doing right now, which is sitting in my room after a mission, getting ready to go to bed, watching movies, debating on what to watch tonight. Yesterday I watched I Am Legend. Tonight, I don't know what I'm going to watch. In fact, I'm probably just going to go talk to my neighbors, find out what they've got that's new. Not much going on here. I saw, the other day I saw I'm Not There. That movie's horrible. Don't watch it. Claims to be about Bob Dylan, but the closest thing really to Bob Dylan in the movie is the music. Some of the dialogue's taken direct quotes from his songs. As far as the rest of the movie goes, it's broken into 6 characters, I believe. 3 that really resemble Bob Dylan in a kind of makeshift way, I guess you could say. One who is a little black kid, who talks like he's 30, but apparently thinks he lives in the Depression era. And, quite frankly, it's disturbing. There's another, which is played by Richard Gere, who is supposed to be Billy the Kid, as far as I can tell, who lives in a town called Riddle, where it's constantly Halloween. In fact, one of the highlights of the movie is the young boy who's dressed up as Mr. Peanut, monocle and top hat included, and the young boy who is a tumbleweed, which is, all in all, pretty amusing. The other characters are obviously trying to be Bob Dylan-esque. One character at the very beginning of the movie, I don't know who plays him. I probably could tell you. I probably put it on my blog, in fact. He's a folk singer, and that's about the closest he's got to Bob Dylan, as he finds Jesus halfway through his career and decides that he doesn't want to make music anymore, because it's not changing the world like he thought it was going to. The next character, which I'll speak of, plays a actor who's going through a divorce because his marriage lasted the same time as Vietnam. And quite frankly, his wife apparently saw the war ended and decided that she wanted to end the relationship. Now I'm going to ruin the movie for you because at the end she kills herself. Right after he brings over a box of old photos, and as far as I can tell, has sex with them on the floor of their house. Rather disturbing. They have kids, and there's a custody scene, and he thinks women are useless and can't make art because they can't feel pain. Anyway, he's not important. Next character is Cate Blanchett's character, who is probably, of all the characters who resemble Dylan, probably trying to be the most like his career, but she's being hounded by a British reporter the entire movie, and at one point, in fact, there's an explosion, and out pops her and the Beatles, which kind of perplexed me. I don't understand that. Then after that, proceed to the next character, who is he's probably my favorite of these 6. He for the entire length of the movie, he narrates in kind of a black and white kind of documentary type He's supposed to be a poet, and he just talks about society, makes little quips and quirps, and basically quotes a lot of Dylan songs. Now, back to one of my most favorite scenes in the movie, which portrays David Cross, awesome guy, as Allen Ginsberg, who happens to be standing with Kate Blanchett at a statue which is Jesus on the cross. And David Cross's character turns to Kate Blanchett and proceeds to say, I think you should go back to doing some of his earlier work. I liked it better. Something roughly along those lines, and get down from there, you're going to hurt yourself. Which was probably the most comical part of the movie. Otherwise, it's a waste of your fucking time to go see it. I saw it on Haji DVD, which is awesome because I didn't pay for that, so glad that I get to see it without wasting my money. I should stop now and pause and tell you that the people out there who are going to get on Wikipedia and say this is the greatest movie ever made because it references Bob Dylan and blah, 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 it's things he was going through in his life and these were phases of his life. Well, the problem with this is what they basically did was they took characters who some way felt something that he felt or saw something that he saw or did something that he thought he did or had an acid trip and dreamed up. The point being is that I could do the same thing with Star Wars. I could say, because I can feel what they felt at the time, that I can see and visualize myself in those situations, that then again, Star Wars is a story of my life. So this is what I'm saying, is that that's a bunch of shit, and they shouldn't have made this movie. Pretty much what I'm saying. Alright, that's really all I have to say.